Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend. I know for myself, I have plans to definitely get outside today and enjoy this gorgeous weather that we're having in Northwest Georgia. I'm also, side note, waiting on some Happy Mail that is out for delivery today. Have to say it, yes, I broke down and bought some sticker books. But in my defense, I'm going to blame that on Mandy Chavez because I watched her video a couple of days ago when she was showing the sticker books that she got from Recollections. So, per her advice, I looked at the Michaels website and they were still on sale. So, I went ahead and ordered a few of them. So let's just all go ahead and put all the blame on Mandy because I obviously don't want to assume any of the blame myself. Okay, aside from that, if you have watched any of my videos in the past or have followed me, then you've probably seen this right here thing before. Excuse me. It is my household manual, my household binder, and I put this binder together back in 2009. Yes, that's more than 10 years ago. So if you think about it, this binder has been with me through 6 moves, 2 states, and 2 husbands. I mean, let's be honest, this binder is probably the most loyal thing I have in my life. But anyway, it's huge. It's like, I don't know, like a 3-inch binder. It's big, it's heavy, it's cumbersome. But I've just never had the heart to get rid of it because I've had it, like I said, since 2009 when I put it together. Because back then, just before I discovered FlyLady in 2011, like the household binder or household manual was the thing that all the proper ladies had, was a system set up to manage, their household, their home. And so I had to, of course, be a proper lady and set my own up. But I have decided that as much as I love this and I appreciate still having it, I just wanted to have a little more streamlined and a little more easy version of it. So I have decided to completely replicate this and in a little much more smaller streamlined package. So let's dig in here and see what this manual has. So, of course, this is a little Agenda 52. No, actually, sorry. This is a Carpe Diem. I apologize to Agenda and Carpe. But this is a Carpe Diem Planner binder that I got actually on clearance last summer. And I got it on clearance. It was only like $10. So this is what I'm using to do my newly reconstructed duplicating my household manual, but we'll show you that in just a second. So when you first open it up, I have some sheets that I printed off, like some menu plans. And of course, I've never thrown these away because it was just something I felt like I could always reuse. Some extra shopping list pages. So those are just tucked in here in the front. So the way I had my household manual set up, when you open it up, the first thing was daily pages. And these were just like, your daily pages to track appointments, like your focus things, physical, relational, personal, financial, to-do and tackle list. 5 things you are grateful for, and 2 things that you want to pray about. I don't use all the sections of this. In the past I have. But anyway, I really haven't touched this manual in years. Obviously, I've touched it to move it about a dozen times, but I don't really use the manual anymore like I did, because now, you know, I can put everything into a lovely little A5 binder planner. So anyway, the first thing was your daily pages, because that was your like main focus, that everything that you needed to take care of for the day was right here. There are also a daily checklist in here. This is like house cleaning chores, kind of like a little daily to-dos. Each section, you always had some notebook paper to write notes or add things. And if you'll look how completely yellowed this paper is, that just shows you how old this book is, because all the paper is so yellow. And then each section you were supposed to put like a little folder to hold documents. And of course this one has more little check off sheets. Like these were my zone cleaning sheets. Right here's a price book. Like you could list things that you buy, how much you gave for them. There is no more excuses, like getting rid of all your excuses. Plenty of daily pages. To have worksheet, things that you want to have, things that you want to be, things that you want to do. This is to be, like I want to be. Clearing worksheet. On my mind, things that you just want to get off your mind. My weaknesses, my strengths, and activities. So there's lots of little activities and worksheets in there. Then the next section is personal. This is a medication chart. Now over the years, as things have changed, like my personal information, my vehicles, medications that I take, you know, I have actually culled some things out of here that are completely, you know, irrelevant now. Like old things, maybe they had personal information on them, or maybe they just had stuff that didn't apply anymore. They were old. Again, this is from 2009, so a lot of changes have happened. So I've just taken and gone through it and just kind of gotten rid of everything that I didn't need to have. Here's a little goal chart to set up your goal, and a little journal and diary. Here's like a little rules for my evening routine, like no caffeine after noon, no sugar after dinner, eat dessert with lunch. I like that. Turn the lights down 2 hours before bedtime. No exercise after 8 p.m. Establish a nightly routine and stick with it. Be sure to finish water for the day, and consume cleansing drink, which that is the hot lemon water. And then again, you've got your blank notebook pages, and this was another folder. There's nothing in it anymore. Then you have a fitness section where you track your water, you track your run and your walk. Like on this day right here, it looks like August the 30th, I walked for 2 hours. Then it looks like I didn't walk again until September the 4th. I walked an hour, so I'm not sure what happened those first 3 days of September and that last day of August, but I guess I didn't do anything. More water tracker. So I have like several of these, and then here's like a calorie and exercise chart, a health chart, and then you have your section for extra note paper and your folder. And then this looks like just some more. I really love daily planning, in case you didn't know that. There's a weekly menu plan, and then look at this right here, a camping checklist. Like that's pretty awesome. Very handy. So I actually can't get that back in there now. But I actually need to refer to this because Henry and I are planning a camping trip this summer. Then you have your household section, and the first thing is your emergency preparation checklist. Now, this was an extra one that I have printed because obviously my original one has been thrown out. This is a list of bins. This is a project that I wanted to try. Like, I have lots of storage bins, and I wanted to label the bins and then log what was inside the bins just to try to organize them. It's also a project that apparently since 2009, I've never got around to. My tackle list, like just things I want to do, but it doesn't have to be done. I've put zones, family traditions. Here's like a little house cleaning schedule. I'm not sure, remember exactly how this works. Again, this was from a very long time ago. I think you had to pick through these numbers and then pick what day of the week that you were going to do them. Looks like maybe A is clean the bathroom was on Monday. And A and B, the garbage in the basement, was on Tuesday. So then this is like a little organizing checklist, like a junk drawer, okay? Yeah, so these are like the steps to go through and organize a junk drawer. And these were from Chart Jungle. I used to print a lot of things off of Chart Jungle. You can see right here, this was printed off on May 25th, 2009. I kid you not when I say this thing was created in 2009. And sometimes I didn't actually use the print off sheets. That's where a lot of this blank notebook paper came through. I would like for the day, just recreate this, just kind of jot these things down, mark them off as I went through them, just kind of use these as a master plan. So that's why also a lot of these printed sheets haven't been marked on, because they were basically just a master sheet to go by, like a reference. Again, May 25, 2009. And this is like your weekly and monthly chores, like things that need to be cleaned in each room. Your living room, kitchen, bathrooms, your office. And then this is like a morning to noon schedule, like things you need to do every morning, like make the bed, get dressed, put away dishes, and then like your weekly chores. And then your 3-month schedule, like the first week of the month, that's what you're supposed to do that week. The 4th week, you work on this, and then your seasonal things. So I had all these like house cleaning charts, household management 101 or 101. This is something copyright 2009. And these are like your weekly checklists for home cleaning and weekly chores. And then your spring cleaning. And then I believe this right here, I was thinking this might have been like a FlyLady list, but it is definitely similar to it. Make the bed, get dressed, brush your teeth, clean the sink, brush the commode. So that's like swish and swipe. If you do FlyLady, you know about swish and swipe. Put on your makeup, fix your hair, empty the dishwasher, take meds, and eat breakfast. Your afternoon, you know, your daily focus. And then your evening, make dinner, clean up the kitchen. So here's a before bed routine at 10 p.m. Look at this, number 12. Snuggle with my sweetie. So do your PODA, which that's a plan of action, or plan of daily action. That's what it is, plan of daily action. So basically that's like your to-do list or your task list for the next day. Again, here's another daily chore list, a weekly checklist, a day-to-day routine. Okay, now this definitely right here is FlyLady. Your weekly home blessing on Monday, Tuesday's a free day, Wednesday's paperwork day, Thursday is grocery and errand day, and Friday is zone clean, Saturday family day, and Sunday is renew day. So that is definitely Miss FlyLady's schedule right there. And then this is again from household management, spring cleaning for the office. There's a list of the zones. And here's like your zone 1 cleaning, zone 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm not sure why these all printed off like just a little bit on a whole piece of paper, but you know, that's how they printed off back. And again, this was 2009. And this is 11 points for preparedness for evacuation. So this is just like, again, this just printed off just a little section on so many pages, but it just kind of gives you like all the things to keep in mind when you're having to prepare for evacuation. So our next section is menu. And then I have like a little grocery shopping checkoff list, a menu planner with grocery lists. Look right here, FlyLady's Cafe Mocha. When I first found FlyLady, I got this recipe off of her website, and I've actually made this before, and it was pretty good, and I actually drank it for a while. But of course now I'm into this whole peppermint mocha, which I'm sure I could probably tinker around with this and come up with some way to do a peppermint mocha. Then you have your blank sheets of paper. Then you have financial. And of course, nothing from 2009 is relevant to me now. So every bit of that has been taken out and properly disposed of. This right here is a folder. I do have some car things in here. We've been having some things done to my car. Big Worm Graphics and Candy Apple Custom. Just having a few little bling pieces put on the car. So I have that in there because the last section is for, well, I said the last section. Again, I don't really have anything else relevant to the car right now. And then the final section is projects, and then I just have blank paper in there. So this was my household, you know, some people call it household binder, some people call it household manual. Yeah, manual. I started to say management. I guess it could be your household management, household binder, household manual. I've even heard people call it the household Bible. So, you know, this was just like back in 2009. This is pretty much what everybody was doing to build a system to manage their home. And again, this binder is pretty heavy. It's huge. And it's not something, it's not something that you can just like really carry around the house very easily. So I have decided to completely recreate it, a smaller, streamlined version of it. And so I have come up with this Carpe Diem Planner. And it still has some decor in it because I did use this last summer. My little floral dashboard. But when you come into it, the first thing I have is daily pages. Then you will come into the personal. Now obviously I have a blank personal information sheet in here, you know, for obvious reasons. And then here's like insurance information, contacts, and then important dates. I just left that in there because these are birthdays. And then I have the fitness section. This is my current gym hours so that I can schedule when I want to go to the gym. Here's like a little tracker for your measurements, your weight tracker, then some reflection sheets that I created from some other things. These were Happy Planner pages. I cut them down. Then we get into the home section. And we're going to start with the routine, which is the cleaning schedule. And I love these sheets. These are Agenda 52. And they basically have all the chores written out. And then you just mark off what day of the week that you complete each chore. But what I really like is that on the back, they're blank. So what I use these each week is I just check off the chores that are listed, and then I use this blank side to do my zone chores. So whatever zone I'm in, I usually will just put like zone 1, zone 4, and then I will just list all the chores that need to be done for that zone. And then each day of the week as I work on them, I can mark off what gets done. So anything that doesn't get done, I'll know that next time I come around to this zone, those are the ones I need to start with. So those are my cleaning chores. And instead of having like 50 different cleaning schedule, sheets, like I had so many different little things, I just have these one. And again, I can mark off the chores that are pre-entered, and then I can write in any other chore that I need to get done. Now this is like a daily schedule. Like if there's certain things that need to be done on specific days, things that need to be done, like places I need to go, calls I need to make, emails. Then I have like this running to-do list, like I can just jot down things. Maybe they don't have a deadline, or they don't have a specific date to do them, or maybe it's just things I want to do specifically. But when it's like something that I want to do it when I get around to it, I'll go ahead and put those on here. Then we have the next section is budget. And then we have the meal planner. So these are like weekly, and they're two-sided. These are Carpe Diem. And, excuse me. So it's like a whole week of menu for the week. So each page gives you 2 full weeks. So there's some menu plans. And then I have this lovely section of recipes. So like you can list your favorite recipes. This is also Carpe Diem. Quick meal ideas. And then a kitchen inventory. A grocery list. Like these kitchen conversions, I love those. And then we get into some recipe cards. So it's got like soups, appetizers, favorites. So I have all that. And then I have a section that will be for my auto, my car, anything like that I need to jot on here, like when I need an oil change. I just have these are Agenda 52 note paper inserts, and I can just jot down things that I need to think of. The only thing here is that I don't have folders in here, like to keep the papers that I have for the work that we had done this week on the car. I don't have a folder to keep those. So for right now, those are in the original binder. And then the last section in the book was called projects. So I just put this little binder insert for goals. And these are Agenda 52, and they're goal sheets, like your plan of attack. So the goal, to-dos, and notes. And so each page is for a different goal. So I put those goal sheets at the back. I just have this little acetate page just to kind of keep these pages at the back from rolling back and getting bent over, or bent. And then I have this little shopping list insert for whenever I'm doing menu planning. I can just make a quick grocery list just to throw in my purse. And so that is how I completely recreated my original 2009 household manual that went from this to this. Lightweight, compact, portable, easy to carry. So I really like this. I'm glad I was able to recreate it. Although since I've had this since 2009, I really don't know that I'm ever going to get rid of it, but at least now I have a more streamlined version of it. So anyway, I'm sorry this video was a little long, but I did have a whole lot to show you here. But if you've made it to the end of this video, as always, thank you so much. I always appreciate that you take time out of your day to watch my videos. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day and a fabulous weekend. Bye.